How valuable is a word from the Lord if it's not recorded? We, as believers, have a whole Bible that is words from the Lord that were recorded with pen and ink. And yes, nowadays we have computers and there's other ways to do it, but that's not the point. The point is, it is so vital that as leaders, women and men in our faith, that we begin to recognize the importance of recording the things God shares to us through Him, His Word, and through others. Today I met with a brother who he's not officially a mentor, but I have so much respect for him, and he's spirit-filled and he knows the Lord, and he spoke so many good things. And I was reminded of a word that I received over a year ago where somebody said that a man who was older was going to come into my life and was going to mentor and disciple me and help me become the man that God is creating me to be. Because for me, it's important for me to have wisdom around me, and wisdom requires us to step out and to meet new people and to learn who we can trust and who we can't. And this book right here was inspired by this man. He talked about the importance of writing dreams down so that we can pray over them, take them to the Lord. And I've also heard from other people how important it is to journal where we're at. And I've recognized that there's so many prayers in my life that I've prayed that have been answered, but when they're answered, I don't give God the glory that I should. And part of the reason why is because I'm not even thinking about it. And today I was reminded that this man is an answer to prayer as an elder in my life. And we talked about a dream that I had where this side of this book I started after meeting with him 6 months ago is I keep my dreams. I record them when I feel like I have a dream from the Lord. And on this side, I write what God's revealing to me, what He's showing to me. And today was just so encouraging for me to have somebody pour into my life, encourage me, challenge me. He called me out. He called me out on some of my stuff. And he called me up and he prayed over me. And I took the words that I know I needed to remember and I wrote them down so that I can come back to them, so I can revisit them and be reminded of the things that God has said through others, so that I can give God the praise when they come to pass. So I encourage you today to find areas in your life where you need to start recording the word of the Lord so that you can rejoice in the word of the Lord. Because if we're overflowing and it's disappearing, what glory is given back to God? But when we're overflowing with answered prayer and we're being able to catch and receive it and understand it and recognize it so we can spread that joy with others, how much more impactful will that be?